Yes, 2-loss Florida is still better than undefeated Cincinnati. Yes, they are. That's coming up.
All right, Colin, thank you. The Cowboys are 3-point home underdogs this week, according to Fox Bet Sportsbook, as they host the 49ers. Dallas is coming off a win against Cincinnati, while San Francisco lost last week to Washington. So, Shannon, are you surprised by this point spread?
I am, Skip, considering the 49ers have lost 5 of 6. Now, they've lost to some good teams. Lost to Seattle, Green Bay, New Orleans, beat the Rams, lost to the Bills in Washington. So I am a little surprised. Now, Kyle Shanahan, the head coach, did say Kittle might practice this week and could be there. But considering that they're playing the, third-string quarterback with all the injuries they've been hit with, yes, I am surprised the Cowboys are underdogs at home.
I'm actually shocked by this line because I have little to no respect for what's left in San Francisco because Fred Warner got hurt and he had an MRI. He's very questionable. Mostert got hurt. He's very questionable. MRI 2 days ago. Debo's is out. And all of a sudden they're weighing, should we go back to C.J. Beathard, who's 1-9 as a starter because Nick Mullins has now thrown 10 interceptions, fumbled 7 times and lost 3 of them. You want to talk about a turnover machine? He's beyond Carson Wentz as a turnover machine. He
makes Carson Wentz look like Aaron Rodgers.
He does. And he literally handed the game to Washington the other day and let them run away with it, right?
Fumble and a pick 6.
Okay, so what's left in this cupboard? Not a whole lot.
Skip, Vegas think they slick. They try to do a switcheroo on us. Oh, the Cowboys are underdog. Man, who's going to take the Cowboys?
My Cowboys are coming off a dynastic victory at Cincinnati, 30-7. That was a tour de force, right?
Man, come on,
maybe
Skip.
not, but
underdogs
still,
get the Cowboys.
I really believe that my team should win this game.
Yes, they should be favored. Not underdogs. Hold on, you just told me after everything, C.J. Beathard or Nick Mullins, and you're going to talk about your team should be your team is underdogs to this?
Yep. I think we're going to win this, and then we'll be right back in the race again. I'll get tortured another week.
Skip, you're not winning anything. You win this game, but y'all not going anywhere.
How hard has this season been for you, Skip?
Awful.
Every single week. You never know what you're going to get. That is it for Undisputed. Good stuff today, guys. We're back at the same time tomorrow morning. The Herd is on right now. Have a good day. Against the Saints on Sunday, according to Fox Bet Sportsbook. The Saints are coming off a loss to the Eagles, while the Chiefs have won their last 8. So, Shannon, are the 3.5 points too high, too low, or just right?
Skip, given what I saw Sunday, and going back and looking at it, Skip, and I did some, and I looked at it, I was like, okay, the Saints, prior to losing to Philly, they won 9 straight. And then I went and dug, and I looked at it. They beat the Lions, the Chargers, the Panthers, the Bears in OT, the Bucks, the 49ers, the Broncos, and the Falcons twice. Only the Bucks are in the playoffs. So you start looking like, hold on, wait a minute. That's who y'all beat in that game with?
So you're saying New Orleans is overrated, correct?
If you think about it, Skip, where's the offense? But the Bears, they got no offense. The Broncos, okay, they put up Herculean numbers against the Panthers. So when I look at the Chiefs, Skip, I think it's universal. The Chiefs has the best offense in football. And Buffalo can do some things. There are teams that can do some things. But right now, Mahomes in that offense, he threw 3 interceptions, and they still put up well over 400 yards. That just lets you know the firepower that they possess. So for me, I thought 3 was a little low. Given the fact that, I understand it's New Orleans now. If they'd had that crowd in there and Drew Brees had been healthy, okay, maybe. But to go on a 30, they were down 10-0 and go 30 straight. There are not very many teams that can do that, Skip, without getting scooping scores and pick sixes. But that just goes to show you the firepower that they possess. Now, if they make the mistake like they did on Sunday, leave these lanes or cave down one side and let Mahomes get outside the pocket, he can run and get your first down just like Jalen Hurts did. But he's looking to throw the ball over your head to Tyreek and those fast receivers. So I thought it should be probably somewhere 5 to maybe a touchdown.
7.
Yes.
Chiefs by 7 at New Orleans.
Yes.
Correct?
But that's what I would have said.
I believe this pick should be closer to pick-em. I believe that there should be a 0-point spread here, as in neither team is getting any points at New Orleans. Usually they give 3 for home field, so it would be effective 3 to Kansas City. But now it's effective 6 to Kansas City.
Right.
And I think even the -3 for Kansas City is too many. I believe that you are underestimating the impact of one Jalen Hurts. I think he was so good that even you can't quite process how good he was against a team that came in crazy hot, having won 9 in a row. Good point you made about the schedule that they're playing, but their defense had been on fire for 4 weeks.
Yeah, but look at the offense that they're playing.
Okay, look what they did to Matt Ryan. They sacked him on November, was it 22nd? Yeah, November 22nd. They sacked him 8 times. 8 sacks. They sacked Jalen Hurts 0 times. You got to give that young man some credit for this.
Yeah.
Okay? He blindsided them. They weren't ready for the way he plays football because he can run with the football when you least expect it. He can scramble. He can buy time. He can run for first downs. He can make key throws that win big games. I thought he was a tour de force as a rookie starter against, at the time, and even you acknowledged last week, you thought this was, at that moment, the best defense in pro football. You said that.
I thought they were one of the 2 best teams in football, given what I had seen over the last 9 weeks. But let me ask you a question, Skip. Do you believe Jalen Hurts' performance will outperform Mahomes' performance on Sunday?
Well, obviously not. But let's not underestimate just how good this New Orleans defense is, and especially back home on that turf. They've been really good. And again, remember, Jalen and company went for 246. New Orleans had gone 56 games without allowing a single 100-yard rusher, and they gave up 2. And that's because Miles Sanders got loose on all your blown assignments. I got you. Hit his head, as you said, on the goalpost from 82 yards away. That put him over 100 yards. But Jalen got his the hard way.
Well, Skip, here's the thing. If you let Kansas City get 100 yards rushing, you're getting blown out. Because they can't run, they really can't run the ball.
Okay, I got it. They are ranked 17th in rushing right now, which I thought that was much higher than I expected.
Yes, I thought they'd be in the 20s. They got a grand total
of 94 at Miami last Sunday on 24 carries. That's 3.9 per shot. Jalen and company went for 6.8 per carry against this defense that had been so stellar, so stout against the run.
Right.
So, again, will Kansas City go in saying, let's run the ball on New Orleans the way Philly did? No, they will not say that.
Right.
The New Orleans pass defense is just as stellar. And you always tell me, you got 2 shutdown corners, right?
Yeah, but I want to know which one of you guys, who wants that assignment? Who say, when Dennis Allen's asking, well, which one of y'all got Tyreek?
Jack Rabbit say, I got handcuffs. I got handcuffs for him.
Jack Rabbit don't want
I'm going to press him. I'm going to put the cuffs on him at the line of scrimmage. He's not even going to get past me.
If Jack
He's 5'9".
Yeah. If Jack Rabbit pressed Tyreek Hill, you think that 203 was something special in the first quarter?
Yeah.
You know ain't nobody pressing.
Okay. So I know you love your Mahomes boy, who was not your road boy on Sunday, because he had a rough game. I know he threw for a bunch of yards, but how about the sack that he took?
30. This
is just careless. This is a -30. This is a record sack. If we could just see this. This is 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Patrick, you almost ran to your goal line. That's just a kid who's gotten a little too nonchalant, a little too careless with the football. I can do anything. I can get away from anybody. That's just a bad idea. That is a rookie mistake. That put them in a deep hole early in that game, right?
All they go to say, you know what? But watch what I do. Watch this comeback.
Okay, well, watch these 3 interceptions that he threw. Let's just
Skip that bit. Hold on. You tell me when Tom throws the interception, there was caroms. Look at this, Skip.
First one.
The guy, Skip, the guy's on the ground.
Okay.
Did you see the guy get up off the ground?
Careless. I'm too cool.
Skip, the guy. Oh my. So you can pretend like you see.
Here we go again. Whoops, I'm going to throw it sideways.
It was a little high.
I'm going to step way to my left and throw back. It's almost a no look. It's a little high.
But he's throwing the edge with a layer. I mean, you got to realize.
Right, and then I'm going to try one. I'm going to flat foot this throw, but that corner is one of the best, Xavier Howard, and he just didn't get it up over him. You got to get the ball up to where your receiver has a better shot at it, and he did not.
So you out on my homeboy?
I'm not out on him. I'm just saying This is serious business at New Orleans. So I think you are underestimating New Orleans off what Jalen Hurts did to make you underestimate. You're also underestimating more to the point Jalen and making you underestimate New Orleans.
I trust Andy Reid more than I trust Dougie P. And I know Andy's going to come up with something special. Because you make it seem like the Miami defense is trash. They got
no, they're good.
They got comparable corners.
They do.
They got comparable D-line that can get after the quarterback. So it's not like all of a sudden they're going in cold turkey. They leaving a team